Hey guys, Max, aka Malika here, and welcome to another vlog of mine. I'm doing a video game tag. I didn't get tagged in it, but I've been watching a couple of videos lately, and I like just kind of want to do one, and then I'm gonna tag maybe two people or so, and in this, and hope that they do the challenge or the tag and record it and or just put it on a post or something. And yeah, so let's get started. So the first question, I think there's 10 questions here. The first one is what was your first gaming console? The first gaming console that I owned was the original Nintendo. I think it was my parents though, so I played on it after, like, well, not when it was brand new. I remember them just always having it. And then my first one though that my parents bought me was, I think, my PS1 was the first one that my parents bought me. And it was fun. I really enjoyed it. A lot of my first, not my first gaming experiences, but my first, like, really big connections, to characters were through to the characters in games. Were on my PS1. It was with my playing Spyro, and especially Year of the Dragon. I loved that game. And no, it was Ripto's Rage. And I liked the first one, but Ripto's Rage was like the first one that I really, like, just I got really enthralled in. And then of course Crash Bandicoot, but it was Spyro. So yeah, that was PS1 was my first console. Three favorite video games. Oh man, that's so hard. I can't pick just three. That's rough. My absolute favorite, if you guys do follow me on my channel, on Twitter, my social media links, it is The Sims. It's first and foremost game that I've played, probably have the most hours on. Yeah, so the number one is the Sims. The second game, that one's hard because I really like World of Warcraft, but I don't spend nearly enough time playing it. It's just I love the lore. I love this, just everything that goes into that game. The environment in that game is beautiful. Just the images, and it's such a wonderful game all around. So I think that would be my second one, and I just love the passion people have for it. I love passionate people. So when people have so much passion for a video game, I think it's like little side story. When I first hung out with my boyfriend, he just went on about how passionate he was about that game, and it really drawn me to him. Not because he was also a gamer, but because he had so much passion for World of Warcraft, and he did not give a shit about anybody who was looking at him weird or anything, and it was so attractive. And yeah, so World of Warcraft is one of my second favorite game, and I want to say for my third one is tough because it's I want to say Pokemon because I loved Pokemon growing up. Just the show, the cards, the collectibles, but I loved the games, and I got really, really into them. And I loved them. They were so much fun. But another one, on the other hand, I really want to say my favorite game was also Jack and Daxter on the PS2, and then Ratchet and Clank. So, like, that one's a tie, but if anything, I have to say Pokemon. I still play Pokemon. I love it. It's still one of my favorite games, and I actually love the show still. So I'll throw on the old movies sometimes, and the first season is on Netflix. I have them all on my computer anyways, but yeah. So I'll still watch it here and there. So I gotta say, yeah, Pokemon. What game do you play the most currently? Well, like I said, it's still one of my favorite games. I play The Sims. I always play The Sims. It's even like some people be like, yeah, I can only play that game for a little bit of time, and then I put it down and come back to it. But like, no, I'm always playing it. Mostly The Sims 3, to be honest, but I'm starting to get into The Sims 4, and I'm really digging it. So yeah, The Sims I always play currently, and I'm always when I have time, like on and off. I'm very casual for World of Warcraft, but that's another game I don't really like. I don't really stop playing usually. Um, do you ever have? Did you have an obsession with a game you couldn't stop? Um, yeah, I did. When I first started playing video games, I played on the Super Nintendo. Well, I played on this when I first started. It was on the original Nintendo. My grandparents, my grandma, and my mom played it, and I was little and I started watching them. And then when my grandma got a Super Nintendo, we would go out there every weekend, and because she lived 45 minutes outside of Sudbury, and I would go there and I would just sneak up in the morning. I wake up early in the morning and play Donkey Kong Country, and then I would play Donkey Kong Country 2, the one where they kidnapped Donkey Kong. And then I would just play those two games, and I would stay up, and on the middle of the night, it was honestly, it was nonstop, and I couldn't stop playing. I was so, like, I would leave every weekend just so heartbroken that I had to go home and I couldn't borrow it because my grandma is still like, my grandma was a gamer. It's actually really cool. But yeah, I was so heartbreaking every weekend, but I was so obsessed with it. And my grandma hid the game one time, and I literally had a mental breakdown. I cried. I had a temper tantrum. The first time I ever swore in front of my family was I slammed the paddle or the controller at the TV, and I said motherfucker, and my grandma and my mom just stared at me, and it was an experience. Yeah, so that was my obsession with games when I was a kid. What's the craziest thing you've ever done for a video game? I think it was when I was getting really addicted to WoW, and I skipped about a week of school to play World. That's after that week of school, I slowed down playing, and I eventually stopped because I was literally mindless playing it. I skipped a week of school. I sat in my pajamas and played WoW, and it really gave me, like, I learned a lot. Like, I learned how to play a lot, but I literally just sat there for a week. I didn't talk to my boyfriend very much. He came over and had to be like, "Okay, get off of the fucking computer." I didn't talk to my ex-boyfriend. I barely talked to my mom. It was me and my mom living in an apartment at the time. So I literally just sat there for a week and played. Just didn't give a shit. It was kind of liberating at the same time, as weird as that sounds, but yeah. What is your oldest game that you can remember playing? Probably like Super Mario World 3. I think that's a lot of people's first games that they remember playing. And just like a couple of other games on the original Nintendo. I remember playing this Hercules game. Of course, there was Zelda. But yeah, no, like the first game I ever watched I watched my grandma, my mom play was Super Mario World. Wait, was it Duck Hunt? Like the Super Mario World 2 that came with Duck Hunt, and that like the gun where you shot the ducks and the dog would laugh at you if you missed it. That goddamn dog never died, but you could shoot the ducks. But yeah, no, I think it was that game or it was Super Mario World 3, like the big staple of Nintendo. But yeah, so there's that. Then what game are you looking forward to coming out soon? I'm looking forward to World of Warcraft Legion coming out. There's gonna be some really cool features that I'm excited to see. And I'm starting to get better like at the game and starting to learn more about it. So I'm really excited for the new one to come out. And as well as some of I know they haven't talked about it much or anything, but a new Sims 4 game expansion I'm looking forward to hearing about. They're finally starting to add a lot like cool things about it into the game. Cool things are coming back from the previous game, so it's going to be really cool to see what they add next. Least favorite video game character. I really don't like Waluigi, not Luigi, but I don't know his name, but I want to call him Luigi. I'll put a picture of him up in this video. I forget his name, but yeah, he just, I remember in Double Dash, they just weren't, him and his partner, those two, their car sucked. I just didn't like them. I think one of them has their own game for on the Game Boy. I don't know. Don't ask me which Game Boy because I don't remember. But yeah, I don't like him. They look weird. They're like little clown and they're in yellow and purple. If that helps anyone. But yeah, like I said, I'll put a picture of them up. And my favorite video game character. Oh man, I don't have a favorite video game character because there's so many different characters that I really like in video games, and I really really like Lady Sylvanas in World of Warcraft. She's not even a playable character though, so but I really like her. I love her story. I just think she's really great. I love Sora from Kingdom Hearts. That was another really top notch game that I loved playing. And another one, I don't know. Like there's so like every game I have like a favorite character. Like, you know, and I really got in BioShock 3 and is it BioShock 3 Infinite? Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's the last BioShock. I really really love the girl. I forget her name, but I love her. And again, I'll put a picture of her up. I really like her character. I played that game and I loved it. It was a lot of fun. I played it on the computer, and yeah. So there's those three. I don't have a favorite. Like I said, I have a favorite character from every game I play, and I've played a lot of games. So I don't. But yeah, like the one that really sticks out to me the most is Lady Sylvanas when I think of a favorite character from a game. And just her lore is just really. You can play her in Heroes of the Storm if you've heard of it and play it, but yeah, there's that. But I love her. I love her, and she's really badass looking. Like you got it, she's super hot. So there's also that. But yeah, so that was the 10 questions. So yeah, so who I'm gonna tag is I'm gonna tag my boyfriend, Angmarwich or Zach. He's a gamer as well, so it's always cool to see what other gamers if he does it. And who else should I tag? I think I'm gonna tag my friend Janelle. She may or may not do it. I don't know. I'm gonna tell her like, yeah, hey bitch, you have a tag to do now. I don't know if she will, but there's hoping. She has she has a laptop so that she record herself on. So yeah, so that's my video game tag, and it's a little bit of a longer vlog. But I hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you next time. Bye guys. Check out the links in the description below. Also, comment, rate, like thumbs up. I think that's thumbs up it, thumbs down it, and subscribe if you like what you see, and check out the other videos on my channel. Thanks guys. Bye.